What is outside my control? A lot of us have a lot of things that are outside our control. You don't have control over it. You can't do anything. You can't do anything on it. You cannot do anything. So why don't just let it be and move on? Face your life the way it comes. None of us is perfect in life. None of us is perfect. We are all working towards perfection. You have to be you, do you. Alright? Do what you have to do. One of the things in which you can't control is your past. I have so many stories I would love to share, but for personal reasons, I will just have to explain maybe a few points about my past. I have done certain things that even now I regret doing them. I know it was the wrong decision to take, it was the wrong thing to do, but I went ahead to do them. And I regretted doing them. I regretted a lot. But the past is the past. There is nothing that I can do that can change what I have done. There are a lot of people I wish I should have helped before, but I left them. There are a lot of people I felt I should have advised, but I felt it is not necessary. Mind your own business. There are certain evil or there are evils that I have done that I wish I didn't do them, but the past is the past. I cannot change it. I cannot change it. I have to just move on, do what I have to do with my present moment. Instead of focusing on the past, focus on the present. There are a lot of people who have ate maybe chicken, ate so many things, they begin to think of those things they have ate before, and you see them thinking about it, hurting their present because that meal is not there. At your present moment, you wish that you had it, but it is not there. There are people who have come in contact with who had money, lots of money, but now they don't have anything. And they focus on the past. This past leads to depression, makes them not to think very well. I used to have money. I used to have money. What are you doing about it? You allow yourself to go down in spirit, in your body and in your mind, your mental health, disrupting everything that has to do with your body. You want to kill yourself because of your past. I know your past had fortune, alright? Your past had fortune, but you don't have to ponder on it. You just have to move on. It is outside of your control. You can never control the past. You can't control the past. Move on. Move on and focus on the present. Focus on what to get now. Focus on what to get now. Alright? Please, my friends. Please, my friends. Please. The second thing that is outside of your control is the unpredictability of life. Life is so unpredictable. So unpredictable. If you agree with me, I have set so many plans in my life that I want to achieve this and that. But it didn't happen the way I wanted because life is unpredictable. The universe has its own plan for my own life. If I wake up this morning and I want to eat bread and tea, but when I check my bank account, I'm not having what can afford bread and tea. What do? I have to buy what is less. That is the unpredictability of life. You are going to Aja, or you are going to VI or Lekki. I've come in a position of that before, that going to Lekki, the amount they charged me was different from what I was expecting. And me coming back again from Lekki, the amount I was charged was still different because life is unpredictable. Everything has its own price to pay. Everything has its own plan. The universe has its own plan for your life. You go to school, you had this feeling that you'll be a medical doctor, or you'll be an engineer, aeronautic engineer, or a scientist, or a pharmaceutical practitioner, any of these. But after school, you find out that you are a banker, or you are a keke napep driver, or a market woman, to say. Life has predicted what it wants for you, but you cannot predict life because life is unpredictable. You cannot tell the next moment. Okay, I have this experience before when I was with my mom, and there was this bike man I used to know. Not up to 10 minutes, he left my mom's place and we started hearing stories that he is a dead man. It was like a dream. It was, you can't even imagine, or you don't even know what to do because this person just left this place. You never expected this kind of thing to happen today. You said, this is the person I just saw, not quite long, not up to 10 minutes, but life has its own plan for you. Same thing happened with some of my relatives. Saw them, the next minute I didn't see them again, of which we thought we would grow older together. But life has its own plan. You cannot control the unpredictability of life. Are we together? That is it. That is just it. So, in everything you do, enjoy every moment in your life. If it's that certain place you want to go there. If it's that food you want to eat it. Because nobody knows tomorrow. If you have the opportunity to get a certain thing, take it. Take it. And don't waste no time because life is unpredictable. The third thing in which you can control is what people think about you. You cannot control what people think. You might be a quiet person. Some people will complain that he is too quiet. You might be someone that talks. They will say, this guy too dey talk too much. There was this movie I was watching some years ago, and if you know Mr. Ibo and his son, movie son Popo, when they had bicycle, they were on it, the both of them. And as they were moving, people saw them on the bike. They were like, do you want to spoil the bicycle? Do you want to spoil the bicycle? How will the two of you be on this bicycle? This bicycle will spoil now. So they had to come down from the bicycle, and the guy suggested that Popo should be on the bicycle. So they were moving, and they met another person on the road again. The person was like, how will you let your father be trekking and you be on bicycle? Come down, let your father climb the bicycle. So Popo came down and Mr. Ibo climbed the bicycle. Another person met them on the road, was like, Mr. Ibo, you are a very wicked man. Why will you be on the bicycle and your son is trekking? So what they did was that both of them came down from the bicycle and they were trekking with their legs and moving the bicycle. So as they were moving, another person came. The both of you have a bicycle. Why don't you ride on the bicycle instead of trekking? They were like, wow, they don't even know what to do. Do you know what they did next? They had to throw away the bicycle on the way and they started trekking to go home. So in essence, what am I trying to say is that people can never be satisfied with what you do in life. So do what you have to do. Do what you feel is right. Alright? Do what you feel is right. Do not listen to people. Do not make people deceive you or hear what people say about you. Because when you succeed in that thing they are criticizing, they will be the one to come back and congratulate you. So forget about people. Do what you have to do. Your life is your life. You are the one to write your own story. When Jesus died, it was his story we had. When Barnabas died, it was his story we had. When Adam and Eve were created, it was their story we had. But the devil wanted to be in their own story. Instead of them living their story, God told them not to eat the fruit, but the devil came and deceived them. And the devil is those people who are coming to you, telling you what to do or what they feel you should do, instead of following your own guts, instead of following your own instincts to doing things you are supposed to do. Don't mind what people say. Even your parents, even your spouse, they might not see the bigger picture, but you see it. You are the captain of your own ship. So sail well, and you get your destination. You will get your destination. There is no two ways about it. Always believe in yourself, work on yourself, and you will be fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to people when they say something, because there are people who give advice. Alright? So you try and vet everything you listen to. Everything that comes to your ears, you vet them. Which one does my conscience or does my mind feel is right? Then you follow that pattern. Which one is wrong for me? You discard it. That is how life works. You can never control what people think. Just do you and you will succeed. Alright? Lastly, the fourth I have is your future. You cannot control your future. It is outside your control. Even as you plan for the future, you cannot control your future. I have uncles, aunties that I felt that they will reach a certain age, because age I prayed for my family is to reach 100 years for every member of my family. And a lot of them had plans of what they will acquire in the next 3 to 4 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, but they didn't live to see that day because they cannot control the future. They are not in control of the future. That is why I always advise you should live for the now. Live in the present. The present you have is a gift. Live for it. Live for it. If you feel you have to touch life, do it now. If you feel you have to acquire this certain thing, do it now. If you feel you have to help people, do it now. If you feel you have to travel, do it now. Because time waits for no one. Me personally, myself, I want to live up to 100 years. But life has its own plan. That brings me to the unpredictability of life. Life has its own plan. So I don't know if I'm going to live up to that years. But in everything I do, I have to live for the present. I have to live for the now. Even as you make your plans for the future, try to satisfy yourself for the now. Try to satisfy yourself for the now. Even as you save money for a business, try to satisfy yourself for the now. Please and please. Please and please. I'm begging you. I'm advising you. I'm not here to force you to do anything. Alright? I am here to advise you. I am not here to force you. I'm not even here to convince you in doing what to do. I'm just giving you an advice. Everybody have their own life to live. Everybody will tell their story someday. And don't allow anybody to tell their story in your story. You have your own story to tell. When you leave this earth, it is only about you, not about people who lived in your life. The future is not promised. You cannot control your future. It is not promised at all. You can never control your future. You can't. You can't. So, I love you all, and I feel this is it. This is all I got. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, like, share, and press the notification bell for more updates. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Alright, my friends, subscribe, please subscribe, support me. Alright, support me. I'll be happy. Thank you.